I wanted to talk about, my mom, this is a long time ago, my mom, she called me up one week and she said, "Hey Colin, there's a family reunion coming up. I'd like you to come home. Stay for a week. I want you to stay for a whole week. Help me pack up the house." Pack up the house? Okay, that's weird. Sure, I'll come though, because it's a family reunion, whatever. Next week, she calls me. She says, "Hey, wanted to let you know, the reason I wanted you to come back and help me pack up the house is I went to the hospital, talked to the doctor. Doctor sat me down and said, listen, you have liver disease. You have 4 months to live. Any questions for me?" How about some bedside manner? Huh? How about that? Then she says, "Yeah, so I didn't want to worry you last week." "Oh, well, you can worry me this week." Great. She goes, No, I got a second opinion. Turns out it's just my gallbladder. Just got to go in. It's a minor operation. I'll be out in a day. Great. Thanks. No, thank you. I'm very happy that it's just a minor thing. But you could have started with that. And then she got the operation, and her friend took her home. I texted my mom, made sure she was all right. Her friend texted me back, said, "Hey, she's fine, she's home, everything's good, the operation went well." And then I texted my mom a couple more times after the medication had worn off. About 2 days later, she calls me up again. She says, "Hey, why didn't you check on me? Why didn't you give me a call? Why didn't you see if I was all right?" And I told her, "Mom, look at your text messages." She said, "Oh, I don't even remember any of that. Must have been some pretty good drugs. I want some of those." I've got some one-liners. I don't know if they're one-liners. They might not be. Plastic thank you bags are the tumbleweeds of Chinatown.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Let's see. Oh, I did it again. Okay.
That's two. Yeah.
That's two.
One more, you're out of here.
No!
Does it count if you catch it?
What's that?
Does it count if you catch it?
I don't know.
Yeah. We should give you a break.
Yeah, all right, I'll give myself a break.
Right.
Good job so far, Colin.
If we have to remind you, then we'll do.
Okay. I don't like it when people honk at me. Oh no. I don't like it when people honk at me. It doesn't matter if I'm in my car, or I don't have a car. But it doesn't matter if I'm in a car or if I'm walking down the street, whatever. Usually it's when I'm walking down the street, obviously. They'll honk at me, and first time I'll ignore it. Second time I'll check myself, make sure everything's all right. Third time I go straight to the middle finger. "Hey, take that, you jerk! I hope you die in a car accident!" No! So I go straight to the middle finger. "Take that, you jerk!" And then I'll look, "Hope you die in a car accident." Then I'll look, and most of the time it'll be a friend. And at first I felt really bad about it, but then I thought, no, you deserve it so much more. You're my friend. You know I don't like that. I read that texting and driving is as dangerous as drinking and driving, so if I see it's a friend, I'll just send them a really long text message with a lot of questions that require more than yes or no answers. We're one step closer. One of my go-tos. I'm an angry person. I get really upset. It takes a lot to push me over the edge, so it just sort of boils up underneath, and then when it finally comes out, it usually comes out in "Oh, I'll kill you," or "I hope you die." And it's gotten to the point where my roommates think that I need help. So now I'm trying to cut back on that, and I'll just say things like, "I hope you get in a long, protracted, anxiety-ridden relationship that leaves you in financial destitution." Because some things are worse than death. And my friends, they'll say, "Don't, when somebody upsets you, don't sink to their level, Colin. Don't sink to their level." And I think, exactly. Sink below it.
Yes!
Then drag them down with you and pile their bodies to climb back out again. It's my philosophy.
It works.
So, that's what I've been ruminating on recently. One of my friends, you were talking about homeless fashion too. This is a weird thing. One of my really good friends, he's homeless. He moved here from Las Vegas. He wears a blanket around his neck. He doesn't call it a blanket. He calls it a super scarf.
Yeah. Very fashionable.
He also wears a wig that he just found, which sounds kind of iffy and questionable. Maybe you shouldn't put things you just find on the street on your head right away. But he doesn't call it a wig, he calls it a hair hat. I'm trying to convince him he needs to start a homeless fashion blog for himself.
Right.
Called like Homeless Chic or Homeless Couture. And then sell it on Etsy for thousands of dollars
Right.
or something. It'd be so good. Okay. I came up with the perfect Halloween couple's costume. It's the best one that I've come up with anyway. I don't know if it's perfect. It is a surfer with a bite out of his surfboard, and then a shark with part of the surfboard in his mouth. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I don't know. Okay. I think that people with gold teeth should be the last people to pick fights with people. You have the most to lose. We both have the opportunity to lose our dignity, both have the opportunity to get beat up, but you have the opportunity to get robbed, but also lose that tooth again. I'll do one more, I guess.
More, I guess.
I know. Oh, thank you.
2 in a row.
That's good. Keep it up. Keep it coming. I thrive on
Adversity.
Sure. Call it what you will.
Especially your own.
He's trying to share.
Okay. When I graduated college, I was always told, well, you're always promised things when you're in college, whatever. I think back in the day, it was college was more of a philosophy. This is a different way to think about things. But since the hippie era, maybe, it's turned into, why don't you go to college and get a job, you dirty hippie? So it's always been equated with success rather than a philosophy of how you should look at life. And when I graduated college, or as I was about to graduate college, I got to discover that our career placement center was a guy in a small room who would search Craigslist with keywords from your major, only to tell you that there was nothing for you that day. I could have done that. How do I to get that job. I want his job. All I gotta do is search Craigslist and sit in a tiny office. Okay, I think that's it. Thank you so much.
Colin Folks, ladies and gentlemen. So let's hear some applause just one more time. I'm glad we finally got him on a little bit earlier when there was an audience here. He usually comes in around 9:30 to sign up for the 8 o'clock show. So ladies and gentlemen, the next person up here is somebody that I admire dearly. He has been at almost every single one of these things since I've been hosting. And actually, I've been here since 1972. I think somewhere in the 80s or 90s, Rainbow showed up, and he's probably the most consistent performer we have here. And he's going to be the feature on my birthday, June 10th or June 11th. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage Rainbow.
Once in a giant own circle, I was in the hub of the circle, and I put my ear down to the earth, and I heard crying, so I wrote this song. There's a sweet girl somewhere in the world, but don't you ever be fooled. Oh, this place is a cesspool. Take a look at the skin that you're living in. I thought that you might like to know. Oh, that you're a living soul. I just can't understand all the violence in man. You say that you don't wanna die. If the bomb comes, there'll be no place left to hide. And for what it is worth, I love the mother earth. But I hear her crying. I think she is dying. And you say that you don't wanna die. But if the bomb comes, there'll be no If the fall comes, there'll be no place left to It's on gonna shine today. The rain gonna go away. It's on gonna shine today. The rain gonna go away. Talking on the telephone, such a long way from home, but it's alright 'cause I can see the light, I can see the light, yeah, I can see the light. I can see the light. Hey, shine your light on me. I'm talking on me to see. Hey, shine your light on me. I'm talking on me to see. And when I'm looking up, when I kiss the sun, I may be for long, but at least I'll be warm. 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 Hey, come on and sit by me. Little Miss Misery. Hey, come on and sit by me. Little Miss Misery. I know you got pain, driving you insane. Well, baby, by tomorrow we can end your sorrow. Won't it end your sorrow? Won't it end your sorrow? Won't it end your sorrow? Just two songs.
Encore! Encore, please, encore.
I was hoping I would get to do this one. It's called When It's Time to Say Goodbye. When it's time for me to say goodbye, and all of us run by, still I hope you learn to fly. I'll never let it be said. Let it give it a try. I won't let all my love get through. Somehow make it back to you. Whoa, I won't let all my love get through. Somehow make it back to you. One more time, I won't let all my love get through. Somehow make it back to you. When it's time to say goodbye, when it's time to say goodbye, goodbye, Ruby Tuesday, who's gonna hang on you? Oh, when you change with every new day, I'm gonna miss you. When it's time to say goodbye, when it's time to say goodbye, when it's time to say goodbye. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Rainbow!
Powerful. Thank you. So I am going to,
I'm going to make up a new rule for the next 2 hours. And that rule is the encore rule. If anyone's up here, you get 2 songs, but if anyone here, any one of you, wants to hear more, just yell encore. We'll support it, and you can sing a 3rd song. And I can afford to do that up until 9 o'clock. Okay? So for the next hour and 15 minutes, we'll enforce the encore rule. Oh my God. I think I'm going to faint. One of my favorite blues singers. Anyway, so up next, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome to the stage Johnny Hernandez.
Okay, so I come home from work yesterday, and driving up the hill to my house, there's like police cars, fire trucks, and I'm kind of thinking, oh, that can't be good.
Yeah.
And when I get up the hill to where my house is, 2 houses further down, apparently there had been a car chase, there was a stolen car, and here's this telephone pole and this white Honda just kind of wrapped around it.
Oh,
And these skid marks down the street. You can see they shot across the sidewalk from the other side and slammed dunk into this. And so this song got written last night, the lyrics, and then I was just sitting here recording it now. So it's like never been actually played. So bear with me. And of course there's a sing-along, and please join in if you'd like to for the single. Yeah, okay. So it's called That Can't Be Good.
Yeah.
When the tire skid marks end up at a telephone pole, that can't be good. When a car down the street has a bullet hole or 2 or 3, that can't be good. When the alarm goes off but you stay in bed because you think it's Sunday but it's Monday instead, and last night's drinks are now drums in your head, that can't be good. That can't be good means it's probably bad, judging by the concerns you've already had. When something seems to be amiss, that can't be good is what says this. That can't be good is what you'll hear when imminent disaster may be near. And you've done everything you could. All that's left to say is that can't be good. Sing along, here we go. That can't be good, that can't be good, that can't be good, that can't be good, That can't be good. That can't be good. That can't be good. When the IRS sends you an intent to audit, that can't be good. Or your food smells weird the same day you bought it, that can't be good. When strange sounds start coming from your washing machine, or you try to go blonde and end up puke green. When you get for a kidney and come out with a spleen, that can't be good. That can't be good means it's probably bad, judging by the concerns you've had. When something seems to be amiss, that can't be good is what says this. That can't be good is what you'll hear when imminent disaster may be near. And you've done everything you could. All that's left to say is that can't be good. Let's take it out. Here we go. That can't be good. 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 Yeah.
That was good.
Yes, that was yesterday's adventure.
That's an oxymoron, because that was a good song.
Yeah, really.
Look at that. Okay, and so San Francisco, the subject matter of this is very San Francisco. It's yeah, I'll sing the song, you'll get it. And you're welcome to sing along again on the chorus. You know, you're always welcome to sing along on choruses. So, you know how that goes. Anyway, and this one too, I just chorded it today. It's like, I wasn't here last week. I wrote like about 10 lyrics since last week. And it's like I'm sitting here feverishly chording them. So it's like, yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay, anyway. Being, gotta try that again. New song. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you when you lose your place to live. Being displaced by high rises, they're not convicted of crimes for the damage that they do. Those greedy, heartless speculators chew up lives like alligators and then spit them out. Those chosen few think they're entitled to displace, reassign, restrict, replace. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. You can join in here. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Where affordable housing is denied, human dignity all but dies. The number of Airbnbs make that any less true. The precious lifeblood of this town slowly bled out, diluted, flushed down. The wells run dry till no one's left to speak the truth. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Here we go. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Witness the gentrification fueled by high-tech innovation at an unforgivable cost once the soul of our city is lost. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. You can join in. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Being evicted sucks the life right out of you. Yeah, that's good. All right, that was fun. Woo-hoo-hoo. Good stuff.
Put your hands together one more time for Johnny Hernandez. Johnny Hernandez. Johnny is our quintessential writer. He's constantly writing, and in all the years I've been coming here, I think I've only heard a couple of his songs a few times. Really? Not really. It's like, I have to like really remember back sometimes when you play a song and go, God, that's familiar, and then I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, that was like 5 years ago. Yeah, that's amazing. Very prolific, very, very prolific. If you want to learn how to write a song, hang out with Johnny. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this guy is going to be our feature next week. From 7 to 7:30, please come and watch this guy. His name is Kevin North.
Alright, I still don't know what to play, so I'll play this. A man and a woman walking down the street with a son and a daughter. It was oh so sweet. When Mummy turned to Daddy and she said, my dear, right out you will because the end is near. Then she pulled out the gun. I saw the sparks. Messed up the suit that he got remarks because she'd heard some voices from outer space. She'd heard some voices from outer space. She'd heard some voices from outer space saying never trust a man with egg on his face. Never trust a man with egg on his face. 3 months later, Mrs. C stands with a smile on her face and blood on her hands. The kids got scared and ran home to bed, and the headlines in the papers said that she was a victim of an awful plan. Now from the mouthpiece of a little green man, she'd heard some voices from outer space saying never trust a man with egg on his face. We'll never trust a man with egg on his face. La la, la la, la la, la la, la la. You guys rock, man. You were brilliant.
God, I miss punk. So danceable.
Welcome to the lonely today. Sometimes sunny, sometimes grey. Been so long now, it's always been that way. It's so easy. I've decided I'm gonna turn it on. A constant diatribe of nothing that I want. Human values are a mystery to me. I'm easy. It's never easy. 'Cause I've had enough of war. I've had enough of hate. I've had enough of death. The world's in such a state. And someone's telling me the way that I should be, and all I get to see is people killing people. People killing people.
People killing people.
Okay, alright. Enough's enough. Picture
this, a world without its stuff. Race, religion, and borders, it ain't tough. It's so easy. It's really easy. Here we go. Cause I've had enough of war. I've had enough of day. I've had enough of pain. The world's in such a state. And someone's telling me the way that I should be. And all I get to see is people killing people. People killing people. People killing people. Oh no. People killing people. Oh yeah. People killing people. People killing people. People killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep on applauding for that, Kevin North, ladies and gentlemen. So, some nice punk, some nice Irish stuff, some nice rock and roll. He's good for about everything. He also has brought many, many friends here over the years, and then he does backup for them. So he's played just about every genre and everything. Please bring a friend next week. Look forward to being well entertained for that half hour. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, we have a storyteller who has been reading to us his novel weekly, and he's coming to give us another chapter. So let's welcome James Conrad.
That's tall enough.
Actually, I'm going to be seated today, Mr.
Oh.
Then I'll move the camera down.
Be on your toes.
Okay. Yeah, I can zoom in.
I like to keep Mr. Natural on his toes.
It's all right, I need the exercise.
And you also need to not be bored.
Yeah.
Okay, so hello folks. Wow. Full house, first time in a couple weeks, ain't it? Yeah.
I
This is good. I like seeing this. You know, makes this cozy hobbit hole all the cozier. So, my name is James Conrad. I'm originally from New Haven, Connecticut, and I have a novel that I've written called Zordo Cleans House. For those of you who have not been following the series, it's about a man accused of murder and child molestation, and well, he's found guilty. And you'll see over time how society turns him into its very own enemy. And well, for now, we've got the beginning of Act 2, where he is, you know, this is his first day in the joint. So, ladies and gentlemen, episode 20 of Zordo Cleans House. During the 2 long hours on the bus from San Jose to San Quentin State Prison, Zordo sat in his seat, eyes closed, uttering silent paternosters and Santa Marias. The second, he stepped off to be escorted through the front gate along with the other convicts to which he had been shackled. He had heard a voice cry out, "Mira! Ahí está! Es él! Es realmente él!" From the corner of his eye, you could see all the Hispanic inmates in the exercise yard rise to their feet and rush over to the fence, craning their necks for a better look as their chant began to grow stronger and louder. Zurdo! 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 Though he was... Oh, thanks for the help there. Though he was unable to control the tears streaming from his eyes, he turned on a brave but humble smile. After Zurdo was strip-searched and his vital information recorded, he was issued his uniform and bedding articles, then led to his cell. Once the bars had slammed home and the door was locked, he unwound by spending the next 3 hours striking at the air with powerful jabs and kicks. Once he had finished, he'd made his way to the bunk bed against the wall. Exhausted, he lay down for a well-earned nap. The
next morning, Zurdo sat at a table in the chow hall with his breakfast of low-grade biscuits and gravy, cold cereal, and sour-tasting processed orange juice. At one of the nearby tables, he saw an old man inviting a youthful first-timer to sit by him. As Zurdo ate, he overheard their conversation. "What are you here for anyway?" asked the old man. "Assault with a deadly weapon," said the kid. "How about you?" "Murder." "Murder?" "Yeah, my wife and I weren't getting along, let's just say, and when she served me the divorce papers, I knew that she was going to try to take me for all that I'd got." "Huh. So what'd you do?" "We had a condo with a gas fireplace. So one night, I turned the gas on just after she goes to sleep. A few hours later, she gets up to get a glass of water, turns on the light, and kablam! The old man held his hands together for a quick second, then waved them in opposite directions, spreading his fingers apart to simulate an explosion. For the longest time, everybody thought it was an accident." "Jesus," said the kid. "So why'd you get caught?" "I guess you could say I began to feel guilty, and that did me in." Zurdo snickered to himself. "Home sweet home," he muttered under his breath with a dry smile. Just then a burly, long-haired Mexican-American inmate took the seat across from him, looked him in the eyes, smiled, and offered him a handshake. "Been a long time, Zurdo," he said. "Good to see you, Jesse," said Zurdo, returning his friend's fist bump. Jesse Sanchez, a former drug wholesaler, was one of the first friends Zurdo made during his first stint at San Quentin. Around the time the two became acquainted, Jesse had started a 25-year sentence accumulated from numerous narcotics charges. "You still doing your karate?" "Always," said Zurdo with a peaceful, modest smile. "Gotta stay in shape, you know." "Hey, just want you to know," said Jesse, "you got people looking out for you. Everybody knows you didn't do anything." With a sigh, Zurdo smiled at the man sitting across from him. "Tell it to the governor," he said with a soft chuckle, and began to eat, unaware of the small group of white supremacists staring at him from the opposite end of the chow hall. Jesse began to laugh a little himself. "I hear you," he said. "But don't give up hope, whatever you do." "Thanks," said Zurdo. "I'll do my best." And that was episode 20 of Zurdo Cleans House. Tune in next week, same time-ish, for episode 21 of Zurdo Cleans House. And I remain James Conrad, and this is the Mr. Natural Open Mic. Thanks again, Mr. Natural, and over to you.
Let's applaud one more time there. Thank you for James Conrad. And now, I gotta get all of this stuff here on the stage out of the way. Because this next performance, I'm gonna say something and then you'll see what happens. The camera is on the table today, Charles. So now I'm going to bring up somebody here. Now, you know, everybody knows that someone in a suit is always very polite and does the things at the table and blah, 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 and they're all very square and conservative. But I'm going to show you that this guy can rock your ass off. Ladies and gentlemen, Charles Haymarket.
And I was gonna play a ballad.
That's okay.
Hey, ladies here like ballads.
We do.
I don't know what they like
Not all
anymore.
of them. Not all of them.
I'm giving up. What's the All-Stars here tonight, so I gotta play the hits.
Yeah.
Plus I was too lazy to practice.
Sounds like it's crying.
Just a summer. I don't talk about it much. How I have to drawer. Insisting I can only dig so far. Here's that beautiful Aunt Maria, standing there with both on the car. Had to lay it in the ground. All the members of my family now, they soon be gone. 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 Y'all ever lost someone?
Oh, yeah.
Make your
Lovely.
guitar cry. I try not to look up too much, not even in my own mirror. All the people I see around me someday seem gonna disappear. Gotta lay in the ground. All the members of my family now, they soon be gone. 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 I'm walking like a ghost now. It won't be too long in that sun. Every beating of my heart, yeah, reminds me I'll soon be gone. Got to lay in the ground. But just a member of my family now, help me out. They soon be gone. They soon be gone. They soon be gone. Reverend out of order. They soon be gone. They soon be gone. They soon be gone. Yeah, turn now. They soon be gone. They soon be gone. They soon be gone. One last time. They soon be gone. They soon be gone. They soon be gone. Close enough. Thank you. Thanks. I wrote these songs. I have a CD I like to sell. These songs aren't on it. This song goes out to my friends in the Midwest. They got stomped by a bunch more tornadoes, and I wrote this song during a tornado. Well, not literally, because we'd be flying. When one was outside the window, I had to find a piece of paper and a pencil. I went. There we go.
All the way to Oz.
What am I to lose? What are these tears we cry? It's a way out of tune.
Crying.
It was suffering earlier.
Yeah, it was.
Take two. What am I to lose?
Yeah.
What are these tears we cry? What are my tears, child? I saw you look away. When I gave you a last glance, I know you felt the pain. And the arbitrariness of chance, I know you've lost someone too. Wondering if love means anything, wish I could comfort you. But I was feeling the same thing now. What am I to? What are these tears we cry? What are my tears, yeah? But when a gentle breeze turns to a roaring train, everyone I love can be blown away. So what am I tears? What are my tears? I saw you look at me, and the sunlight played in your hair. You had to rush right by. Suspiciousness everywhere. I knew that I loved you then. But it remained unsaid. Now I just curse time. Cause you tell me that you're dead. What am I to? When these tears we cry, what am I tears, yeah. Oh, in a random shot from some record mic, put my heart through a hole in time. So what am I to? What these tears we cry, what am I to? I saw you look at me, giving me the past glances, lose ourselves for a while, and a briefly romance. I know we'll lose each other. Someday eventually doesn't love me anything. Let's at least make some memories beyond all the tears. Beyond the tears we'll cry. Beyond our tears, yeah. But while the universe expands every day, like God himself can't find a way. So what am I? What are these tears? What are these tears we cry? What are tears? All our tears and every emotion floats downstream and fills the ocean. For me? All for me? Tigel, if I were like an A minor and E, do you think your flute would mesh with that?
I'd say go with B flat minor.
B flat minor on a guitar, that's kind
Wait
of...
up, hold on. Give me a
Kind
second.
of sucky.
To be or not to be.
Give me one
Take a
second.
chance, try it. Take a chance,
See
try
what you got.
I could always do another song, but I thought I'd invite you to it.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I'll sit right here.
Tasha Pito? Guest appearing on a song that neither one of us know yet.
And that's the magical bit.
Oh, yeah! All along the riverbank, people wanna know where'd our water go? Where'd our water go? All along along the dry river bank, people wanna know where our water goes, where our water goes. And they ask at the sewer plant, they ask at the power plant, they ask at the giant dam, they ask at the fracking site, they ask at the factory, where they make all the things firemen put out in the water. All along the riverbank, people wanna know where our water goes, where our water goes. That's a pizza. This winging it. Now all along the dry river bank, people wanna know where our water goes, where our water goes. All along the dry river bank, people wanna know where our water goes, where our water goes. They ask the tanks by the 100,000s, they ask the cars by the billions more. They ask the jet fighters in the sky, turning everything into blood, smoke, and war. They ask the factory farms in the valley, they ask experiments around the cove. Be no tears should cry at all anymore when the water goes, where our water goes, where our water goes. All along the riverbank, people wanna know where our water goes, where our water goes. All along the dry riverbank, people wanna know where our water goes, where our water goes. Nigel.
Nigel and flute and Charles Haymarket of the Haymarket Experience. You've just been experienced. Yes, 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 yes. And now, as you heard earlier when I was up here in the very beginning, I said, oh, I'm so glad to see you. So now you all get a chance to see who I was referring to. This is a lady who came here for many, many, many years, and I haven't seen her for, I guess it's been over a year.
I think it's been over a year.
Over a year. So please welcome to the stage, Lila, ladies and gentlemen.
Listen to the words.
Unfortunately, there are a lot of words.
But they're very lovely
Woman
words.
got a lot on her mind. Huh?
Yes, please.
remember the chords. I haven't played this in a while.
You'll be all right.
Instrumental intro.
If you ask me, no, this can't be right. Must be right.
It sounds good.
But I know where it's going. See, right?
Oh,
Let's see.
yeah.
Yeah, I think I'll do it in E. I think I'll be better.
He's a good blues key.
If you ask me,
Yeah, so much better.
I'll say anything. Never tell the same story twice. Always figure you guessing. See, now I'm in a different key, right? Out of sight is out of mind. But it's not as easy as you are supposed to believe. See, I don't know what key I'm in. You all have to wait a minute. Okay, got it. It's not as easy as you might suppose to leave the past behind. Whoops. I guess between the story of my life and the tales I have told, I can't keep track. You know what? I really don't know what I'm doing. I need your indulgence.
Keep doing it.
Just wing it.
Got it.
Oh, see?
Yay. I'm going to start over.
Oh, please. Or you could just continue.
I'm going to start over. It'll feel better. If you ask me, I'll say anything. Never tell the same story twice. Always figure I'll leave 'em guessing. Out of sight is out of mind. But it's not as easy as you might suppose to leave the past behind. Between the story of my life and the tales I have told, I can't keep track of my own life. But when I stop and catch my breath, I find I'm not far really left. The proof is in my mirror. Anywhere I go, I'm still here. And so I came back to the city. Though it's not the one I used to know. Telling strangers on the bus I'm a Yankees fan. Like I never left New York at all. And I don't know if it's lying, but I leave out a country or two. Skip over the part where my driving in the wreckage of my past. Take the old geographic cue. Yes, I'm a moving target, and that's a full-time job. Look at me doubling back. If I'm still standing, you know it's because I'm spinning around so fast. But when I stop and catch my breath, I find I never really left. The proof is in the mirror. Anywhere I go, I'm still here. I'm still here. Now the chords I was playing before go to this song, but I still need to practice on second.